Consistency wins the crown. How Lando Norris clinched a dramatic 2025 title at Abu Dhabi. In one of the most intense season finales in recent memory, Lando Norris secured his first ever Formula One World Championship by the narrowest of margins. While Max Verstappen roared to victory in the final race at the Yas Marina circuit, it was Norris's calm, calculated drive to third place that handed him the 2025 title. The scoreboard. How close was it? Final standings. Norris ended the year with 423 points, just 2 ahead of Verstappen, who finished on 421. Race result. Verstappen claimed first place, teammate Oscar Piastri was second, and Norris took third. That was enough to keep him ahead in the championship. Piastri ended the season third overall with 410 points. Importantly, before the race began, it was clear what Norris needed: a podium finish, third place or better, and he would become champion regardless of what his rivals did. From setbacks to a masterclass in composure. The climax comes after a season of highs and lows for Norris and his team. A few races ago, notably at the Qatar Grand Prix, strategy errors had left McLaren vulnerable, allowing Verstappen to reclaim momentum. Yet, at Abu Dhabi, Norris showed remarkable poise. Under immense pressure, he remained solid and nerveless, aware that every corner, every lap mattered for his destiny. As he crossed the finish line, the emotional weight of the moment hit him hard. He later admitted to almost breaking down on the final laps, thinking of his parents, his journey from karting days onwards, before finally hearing the team over the radio, "We made history. Champions in sport and spirit." The reaction across the paddock was immediate and profound. Figures including former world champions and team principals hailed Norris's title as a monumental achievement, not just for him, but for McLaren as well. Norris himself was quick to recognize the role of his teammate Piastri, praising him for pushing all season and acknowledging that the title would not feel the same without "those two making us stress like hell." McLaren's boss stressed the magnitude of their turnaround, delivering both the drivers' and constructors' championships in the same season, a feat they hadn't achieved in nearly 2 decades. What made the difference? Consistency over volatility. While Verstappen matched, or even exceeded, some of Norris's results, the Brits' championship came down to steady accumulation of points, avoiding hit-or-miss swings, and delivering when it counted most. Norris may have won fewer races overall than Verstappen, but in F1, the title often goes to the one who can blend speed with reliability over 22 Grands Prix. The legacy of 2025. Norris becomes the 11th British driver to win the F1 world title, and McLaren, once king of the sport, is back at the summit. At just 26, he's now firmly among the elite, but perhaps more importantly, he rewrote the narrative, showing that charisma, humility, and genuine love for the sport can overcome pressure, rivalries, and expectation. This year's championship will be remembered not just for its razor-thin finish, but for the example it sets. Consistency, teamwork, and composure can, and often do, win the crown.